Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World Alive Play with Dino DNA. Thank you all so much to those of you who have subscribed and supported this channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell button to make sure you don't miss anything related to Jurassic World Alive. For instance, did you hear that there's a potential 8th arena in the works? Yes, there is. MetaHub gave that information today on Twitter, so hit the bell button for up-to-date information. And of course, Dino Fun. That's what we're here for, right? Okay, before we get into the content of this video, I want to recognize the best AR photo of the day, which came out of Instagram from Stories.of.A.SCIENTIST account. This photo is the best because they're making Dimetrodon look like a pest, a little bug pest, and it's this ferocious dinosaur. Best AR pick of the day. If you want your AR photo to be featured, tag me on Instagram or Twitter at DinoDNAAlive. Now, what is the topic at hand? Dino DNA. We need to collect it all, we want to collect it all, but the reality is we might not be able to collect it all, either from a shortage of time or a shortage of coins and the ability to evolve everything that we catch. So, when thinking about battling specifically, we want to make sure that we're being really strategic if we're limited on resources such as time or money. So, we're going to take a look at what the dinosaurs to focus on are if you have to really narrow it down. Now, we'll preface this video by saying hybrids are the way of the future. If you don't have a team comprised of mostly hybrids now, your team probably will slowly evolve into a mostly hybrid team. All of the top players in the game have teams comprised mostly of hybrids. Now, why would this be true? This is true because, for one, hybrids have more moves. Even Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is one of the strongest in the game and an epic dinosaur, only has 3 moves. Hybrids, even rare hybrids that are not epic, have 4 moves. The Stegoceratops, 4 moves. And the other thing is, not only do they have more moves, but their moves combine the strongest elements of the 2 dinosaurs it takes to create them. So for instance, Stegoceratops gets Thagomizer, or a slowing impact, which it got from Stegosaurus, and it gets the stunning moves which it got from Triceratops. So you're really getting the best of both worlds with hybrids. That being said, we're going to go back to the list that we went over a few days ago in the video titled Top Ranked Dinosaurs in Jurassic World Alive, and we're going to take a look and see what DNA we need to collect to create these hybrids. First of all, who was not on that list was Endoraptor, but taking a quick glance at the top players now that Endoraptor has come out, Endoraptor is on this list. So let's just throw Endoraptor at the top here. Okay, let's say Endoraptor is at the top of the list. What do we need to create Endoraptor? Well, first of all, you need to have created an Indominus Rex. That's right, Endoraptor is a hybrid of Indominus Rex and Velociraptor. So, in order to create or level up your Endoraptor, you're going to need Velociraptor DNA and Indominus Rex DNA, which means you're going to need more Velociraptor DNA and Tyrannosaurus Rex DNA. So basically, to create Endoraptor, you need Tyrannosaurus Rex DNA and insane amounts of Raptor DNA. So that's what we need for the first hybrid. Second hybrid on the list was the unique dinosaur from the previous video that we now know is Indominus, a hybrid of Indominus Rex and Allosaurus. Such an insane combination. This thing is ridiculous. Okay, first we gotta take a look at these moves. Armor piercing impact, 1.5 times damage while bypassing armor. Cloak! It has Cloak! That is due to the Indominus Rex DNA. Act first, gain 50% chance of dodge for 2 turns. Next attack will deal 2 times damage. It's got Rampage, 2 times damage, and Strike. The absolute insanity of this thing. I think this one would have been used by more players if it wasn't so hard to get DNA for this thing, because it seems like one of the best dinosaurs out there. So, Indominus. In order to create this thing, you need Allosaurus Gen 1, the epic version, DNA, and again, Indominus Rex DNA, which means you need Velociraptor DNA and T-Rex DNA. Moving on. At the time of the last video, Indominus Rex was the most used dinosaur by top players. And what do we need to create Indominus Rex? Well, we've already said it. We need T-Rex DNA and Velociraptor DNA. So far, I'll require both Velociraptor DNA and Tyrannosaurus Rex DNA. Yes, we need Tyrannosaurus Rex DNA as much as well. So it's really these two. But Velociraptor, you need so much more of. And it's probably because they are more common. So it's going to be harder to collect the T-Rex DNA in all actuality. But you're just gonna need so much Velociraptor DNA, especially because Indoraptor is a hybrid of Indominus Rex and Velociraptor. But don't fear, there is a way to collect lots of Velociraptor DNA, and we will get to that after we get through this list. So next on the list we have Utahraptor. You're gonna want a lot of Utahraptor DNA because it's at the root of two of the best hybrids in the game, the Utahraptor, which you also need Sinoceratops for, and Spinotauraptor so that you can create Spinotosuchus, which was on the list of dinos used by the top players. So you're going to need Utahraptor DNA, Spinosaurus DNA, Sinoceratops DNA, and Carposuchus DNA to create these two hybrids that were used most by top players. You're also going to need large amounts of Stegosaurus DNA. Stegosaurus is used to create Stegoceratops and Stegodius, two of the top used hybrids in the game. Now, that being said, you're also going to need Triceratops Gen 1 DNA and Notapatosaurus DNA, which is a hybrid of Apatosaurus and Notosaurus. So, the list is growing. Do not worry, I will post a final list at the end of this video. Now, there are two more dinosaurs on this list that over half of the top players used, and that is Monoceratopsian. So that's the hybrid. In order to create that, you're going to need lots of Stegoceratops DNA. So Monoceratopsian is a hybrid of Stegoceratops. And so again, you'll need lots of Triceratops Gen 1 DNA and Stegosaurus DNA. And then you'll need to fuse that with Monolophosaurus. So stay on top of that Monolophosaurus DNA as well. Then there's the Allosaurus. So we already listed the Sinoceratops on this list, but it has another hybrid. Besides the hybrid it creates with the Utahraptor, there is one it creates with the Allosaurus, and that is Allosaurus. So you're gonna want to stay on top of your Allosaurus DNA as well to create this dinosaur that was used by over half of the top players in the game. So, to recap, if you're short on resources, this is the DNA to focus on collecting if you want to get a team like the top players. And out of all this entire list, Velociraptor comes out on the top as DNA that you will absolutely need the most. So the advice we have for you on that one is to, 1, stay on top of your incubators. Make sure you always have your free incubator going. Check it as soon as it's ready. Oftentimes you do get Velociraptor DNA out of these free incubators. And the battle incubators, make sure you always have one going. There's lots of great DNA you can get from there, and Velociraptor often is included. And of course, don't forget that nightfall is raptor hunting time, when raptors are the easiest to find and are out and about in large numbers. So, I hope that this was helpful. If you like this video, give it a like. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this list, and would you personally add anything to it. Until next time, y'all, go get that dino DNA.